How do you think Congress is handling their oversight and dealing with the president's negotiations with Iran on their nuclear program?
Well, I guess I'm disappointed that the Congress would abdicate its responsibility to vote up or down on treaties and turn it around and give the president overwhelming authority to negotiate the kind of deal he wanted, unless there is a huge plurality, huge majority against it. That's not the way it's structured in our Constitution. There's a reason for that. This is I don't know how you don't call this a treaty. This is as serious a national security item as we have seen, and the fact that the president has refused to submit it as a treaty, I think members of Congress have abdicated their responsibility as congressmen and senators by not demanding the president do what the Constitution requires, and frankly what prudence requires, which is the president to get approval and convince the Congress that by a strong majority that what he's doing is in the best interest of the country.
Do you understand why they took the course they did?
Why? Who took the course?
Why did some Republican senators agree to go along? Senator McConnell could have been tougher in making the argument you're making.
I would make the argument that those in leadership in the Congress have taken the approach that they can't win a battle in the media against this president, and so let's get the best we can. And I think that in some cases that is a prudent way to approach it. I think in this case it will end up with a president in all likelihood having a treaty that is incredibly dangerous to the security of our country and to our ally Israel and to, frankly, our allies throughout the Middle East. And now the good thing is, and maybe this is part of the calculation that Senator McConnell and others have taken into account, and that is that the next president can always abdicate that treaty.
Right.
And I've been very, very clear that if the agreement is anything like what is being portrayed, it would end up in the trash can in a Santorum administration.
On trade, on both the fast track authority on the Asian trade deal, are you still undecided about what you'd like to see?
I've always supported fast track authority. In fact, I don't know of a time I've voted against it. It's hard to vote for fast track authority for a president who's untrustworthy, and he has not proven to be forthright in negotiating anything he's ever negotiated. And it's really hard, given what we're seeing now, the secretive nature of how the president is behaving on this deal. It's just hard.
So you'd urge senators and congressmen to vote no?
I would say let's put this off till the next administration. Till we have a president who actually has some trust built up in Washington. This is a treaty we should do. I am for this. I'm for a treaty. I just don't think this president will accomplish what we want.